Okay, one other modification I've done to my bike is relocating the license plate from the rear of the bike. It usually hangs off of these two brackets here. As you can see up here on this bike, it's in the back. So that's where it is in the stock location, and I've moved mine, actually mounted underneath the back of the bike here, underneath just above the hugger, just on the rear tray. And one requirement in my state is, of course, you have to have your license plate lit. There is a light that is back on the rear fender that I cut off, and I did have it set up back here for a while. The stock one actually hangs out on my rear fender back here, and I cut all that off. But anyways, I bought these tag bolts. They're LED bolts, and they have a little light on one edge or one corner. And so I took off the rear of the bike, of course disassembled everything. I took off these two bolts on the sides right here. They go up in the frame right there, both sides, and then there's two more underneath right here. That helps you drop the tray down a little bit, give you some room. So I dropped that down so I could get in here, and I just drilled two holes. You can see one right there. That's one bolt. And the other one is underneath this wire harness, but it's right there. You can't really see it. Anyways, so I just put my license plate up right where I wanted it. Just kind of use a drill bit to mark a spot where I wanted to drill the holes. Put the license plate down, drill the holes, put the bolts in. Of course, you have to thread the wires through. So here are the wires that run the LEDs. And connected it to the brown and green wires that go to the old license plate light. And of course, they come to the back of the bike and connect in right here. So I will show you what these look like. If I can get that in, hold on one second. Okay. So I can show you what the bike looks like with the lights. Of course, I don't have my tail light in because I've been doing some work back here, but that's what looks like lit up. So two LED lights under there, they're kind of bright, and they light up the license plate quite nicely. And you can actually see it very clearly from the back of the bike. Looks pretty neat. I think the bolts were about $15. I got them on Amazon. They came in black, silver, and I think a couple other colors, but I wanted black. So it really took me about 15 minutes to drill the holes, run the wires, and I did splice and solder these into the tail light. I had already done the modification on the back, but this was a pretty easy way to move the license plate. And as far as I know, it's not illegal in my state to have it at that location. It just needs to be visible and visible at night, so hence the lights. Anyways, if you want to try that, it's a pretty easy mod to do. Thanks, bye.